part of this job is you're putting on a character, but all of us, I mean, this is all of our story, and to get to do that on stage in such an authentic and beautiful way is a real honor.
Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. The new musical, Real Women Have Curves, has come to Broadway, and we're here on opening night at the James Earl Jones Theatre on the red carpet to celebrate with the company.
This musical is so important right now. I think that our story, the immigrant story, is the American story. I mean, it's such a palpable topic right now, and it's so important to bring that to audiences and to the masses. And I think also at the core of our story is just the idea of fully embracing who you are, whether it's your body or where you come from or your heritage or whatever. And I think that that's so important, and I'm excited for people to leave with that in their hearts.
This is also a very entertaining musical, but it has some beautiful messages. Talk about the important messages this show puts out there.
The important message of the immigrant story, the mother-daughter story, the coming-of-age story, the first love story, a mother not knowing what she's doing with her life after her children leave story. It's got everything you can imagine, and it's universal.
I am a curvy Mexican immigrant, originating the role of a curvy Mexican immigrant. Who could ask for anything more, right? And to provide that for my community and to the people that are coming and see themselves on a stage. I've heard that so many times, like in the stage door, they are like, I have never seen someone who looked like me on a stage, and now I can see it. So that's the biggest gift.
I think there were so many shows that were like gateway drugs for Broadway for me, and I know this show is going to be that for so many people because it's so accessible, it's so universal, you cannot help but cry and laugh, and I just love that it's going to open so many doors for the Latino community in the arts.
It's a story about mi gente, the culture, the community. It's more powerful and meaningful than I could ever even describe in words. And I'm so honored to be a part of this story and telling this story.
This means the world to me. This is like a validation of all the work and all the faith in myself that I have had. The faith in the universe, the faith in God, the faith in what you're born to do.
I just feel like being here, it feels like home. Like I feel like I'm with my sisters. I feel I'm with my cousins and my aunts and my uncles. And so it's just something that's like a big hug every night.
And audiences are having the time of their life here. What that means to you?
I'm so happy that that's happening. You never know when a new show opens, how it's going to go, how people are going to react, and we've been so lucky.
Being a part of this cast of such powerful women, I've never been in a show with a cast like this, with this many people of color, this many people that have an experience that's more similar to something that I have. And they're so uplifting and so beautiful, and we all have such a great time. And the other thing for me is bringing this character to life. I've been working on this show for 2 years, and this character is in many ways who I am now, and also what I was like in high school. And when I was in middle school, you know, things were hard, and I would have loved to have seen a character like the character that I'm creating every night. And if I had seen someone like that, I think I would have felt more comfortable to be who I am in my own skin.
It's something that hasn't happened in 10 years from what I understand since On Your Feet. I'm grateful to be part of this incredible cast, to be able to tell a story that is important in these times, and to be able to entertain through education.
It's opening night, and I am just beyond excited to be bringing this story to Broadway. It's something like I could have never imagined that we would together shepherd this forward in a way that would bring so much joy to audiences, and I just couldn't be happier. I'm so proud of the cast and the authors, and of course the director choreographer of the show.
You know what? Dreams come true. I've lived quite a full life here in New York. But having the show here today on Broadway is a real dream for me come true.
I really feel very lucky because in all the possibilities and all the probabilities of what could have happened, putting two random strangers together, we got this lucky, and we absolutely love and adore each other. And what we created just shows all that love that was put behind it.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
No, I mean, we got in each other's heads, and by the end of it, we started finishing each other's sentences literally. And you just have to when you're writing something so specific. And it's just been a joy to work with her. I mean, I'm so proud of her. This was not her medium, but she makes it look effortless, and I couldn't have done it without her. She's brilliant.
I think the show is about community.
Yeah.
And it speaks to a moment in our time when people are they don't know what to do and they don't know how to respond to some of the changes that are happening in the country. And what the show says, you respond with joy, no matter what, because no one can take our joy. And you respond with community because together we're powerful.
And I love the family at the center of the show. It's about mothers and daughters and sisters, and how, you know, a young woman is struggling to realize her dreams, even though her family might be pressuring her in other directions. And I don't think there's anybody who can't understand that.
For me, like, the fact that we're celebrating women tonight, that we care about their stories and we care about their contributions is so exciting, and especially Latino immigrants. You know, I was undocumented for 13 years, and so I wanted to share the story because after I got my green card, I wanted to give my humanity back to myself, because you get dehumanized when you're undocumented. You feel like you're an alien because you're called an alien. So for me, it was like, no, I want to show people what it is to be really human, and I think this is a story where we humanize undocumented people. So, you know, so we realize, like, how can we hurt other people when they're just like us? They, you know, undocumented people bleed in the same color. Yeah.